Hi, everybody. I'm just doing a quick video for everyone because I've been getting questions, having conversations with people who want to step into meditation more. And so I thought I would do sort of a foundational video, the things that go into meditation that I've witnessed, that I've experienced on my own, and that I've shared with people through my teaching. Um, I'm not actually going to do any meditation with you today. I'm just going to tell you some of the insights that I've found to be really helpful, and I hope that they will somehow support you in your meditation practice. So, made a little list here. Number one, this is one of the biggest ones that I've witnessed in working with many people. I would say by far the majority of people who are learning meditation don't feel like they're doing it right. Everyone thinks that they're doing it wrong. So let me just say this, okay? Meditation is very much like art. So if you wanted to learn how to do art, let's say how to paint, and you came to me as a teacher, I could show you the different types of paints that you could use, the different techniques, the brush strokes, the concepts, and all this stuff. But I can't tell you how to make your own art. That is your own expression, and no one can ever tell you it's wrong. And I really believe that that's true of meditation. As you are learning about meditation, make it your own. Just take what you like and enjoy it. It's there for you to create, and I think that once you take that perspective, you can take a lot of the weight off of your shoulders as to whether you're doing it right or not. Just feel into it, see what gets your energy flowing, see what makes you feel good, and explore those things. And even when I'm guiding meditations, I very frequently say to people, just only listen to my voice if it's serving you. If you feel like you want to go off on a different tangent while we're doing our guided meditation, feel free. I'm just here as an anchor, making suggestions, but it's yours to take in whatever direction that you want. So I hope that you'll keep that in mind as you're learning about meditation and developing your own meditation practice. Um, Treat it like your own art and have fun with it, and do what's best for you. Next, so in your learning and discovery of meditation, there are so many styles of meditation out there. There are hundreds, if not thousands. And some of those styles include mindfulness, mantra based meditation, visualization, vipassana. You've got sound baths, you've got body scans, you've got loving kindness. This list goes on, and you can easily do a Google search of styles of meditation, and you'll come across many different types. So these are your different types of paints and your different techniques. These are where you get to play around and try these different styles and see how they all fit you, and they all serve a different purpose. So some are meant to help you develop insight into your life. So meditation is very powerful for becoming the observer of your own experience. It's one of my favorite elements of mindfulness, is that you start to see yourself, you take a step back from the you that's having the experience, and you see that as the observer of your own experience, you are not your thoughts, you are not what's going on in your body, you are the observer of those things. And there's a really powerful shift that starts to happen through that practice. And then there's other types of meditation that are just about finding calmness, and I love both styles. I love letting go of everything. There's that surrender element in meditation as well, where you just allow yourself to drift off. My alarm is going off. 1 second. Okay. So try these different styles. You can find guided meditations on YouTube for free, or on many of the meditation apps. So explore. If you're new to this, I encourage you to explore, sample different things, Find what you enjoy, and maybe even create like a circuit of meditations that you do, or you do like, you do Vipassana one day, you do mantra the next day, and you can keep it fresh for yourself. I don't know. I leave that up to you. On that note, one of the most influential factors in meditation that I've seen is consistency. So, in my own story, I meditated, when I needed it in my life for a long, long time. And while I had incredible experiences, there was not consistency to it. And once I added that element of consistency where I started meditating every day in the morning, that's when it's the easiest for many reasons. It's easy to meditate in the morning because there's less on your mind. Your day hasn't started, and then it's really difficult very often for people to find space to fit it in once the day is already rolling forward. And just the quietness of your mind is probably at the lowest it's going to be, so you'll typically have a better experience. Also, the act of meditating first thing in the morning carries that feeling with you throughout your day more so than if you do it later on. Those are just a few of the reasons why I think meditating in the morning every single day is very valuable. I will say this also. Once I started meditating every single day, it was almost like my life became a science experiment in that I could start to pinpoint the sources of my discomfort, or my lack of wellness, or my busy mind, or why was I unhappy, why did I not feel well. Because of the meditation, it almost created this science experiment like environment where I could identify which variable was different than the day before. There's something so incredibly valuable and empowering about being able to see your life that way, and being able to pinpoint what's causing you to feel out of alignment, because then you have the ability to start to change those things. And it really made a huge difference for me in terms of knowing where to tweak everything so that I could live a more optimized life. You become your own guru, your own therapist, your own. Not that I don't see value in having outside support, but it really turns you into a much more observant of your own experience, able to pinpoint those things that are causing you happiness or sadness, or everything in the middle. Okay, posture. This is something that I've noticed a lot of people struggle with being comfortable while they meditate. So, number one rule is, for me, be comfortable. There are no rules here. Don't listen to anyone who tells you have to do things in a certain way. On that note, I'm going to tell you what I think is the best way to sit. So, this comes from my own experiment of many years, and going against the grain of what I was being told often by meditation teachers, because one day I just decided I'm going to pay attention to my own body and what makes sense for me. So here are the main things that I discovered that allowed me to maintain a posture that I could hold for an hour without getting uncomfortable. Here are the main tips. Number one, drop your knees below your hips. So when I'm sitting on a chair, I move up to the edge of the chair so that I'm just hanging on the edge of it. When that happens, my knees go from here to here. So once your knees are tucked down, what happens is it turns your pelvis slightly up, and when you do that, you can now stack your spine up on top of where it connects to your lower body. So that was such a huge component, because now your muscles, this is all about balance within your body. Now your muscles don't have to do the work to hold your body upright. You're naturally stacking your bending points. Those are my scientific terms that I'm using. You know, your lower back, your shoulders, your neck, your head, all of these things have, you know, bending points in them, and you're looking for how to stack those on top of each other in a way that is effortless. That for me is where I began to be in comfort while I meditated for long periods of time. Such a benefit. And another additional thing that I started to notice was that I felt a sense of energy flowing through my body. When your posture is bad like this, it feels like something's being sort of cut off, versus when you sit up straight, shoulders are back. For me, I tilt my chin up. A lot of people in meditation say tip your chin down. That for me puts all of my weight forward, and now there's strain in my neck and in my shoulders to keep my head upright. So I actually will tilt my chin up like this. My shoulders are back. I experiment with my head forward and back as well. You know, every person's different, so find what that balance point is for you in every area. Your body is your teacher in with your posture. When you're sitting for a while and you notice soreness, that's telling you that you're leaning too far in the opposite direction of the soreness. So if you're leaning too far forward, your soreness is going to be on the back of your body. So lean back. If your soreness is in your back of your neck, your head is too far forward. So just by paying attention to your body, you can find that perfect equilibrium for yourself. I love sitting straight up and doing my meditation because I just feel this energy flow and it feels so good. Last point that I want to share is being okay. Be okay with what's happening in meditation. So we often come to meditation with the same mentality that is causing us to need meditation in a sense. We're stressed out, we're anxious, and why are we like that? Is because we're not sure if we're doing everything right, and we're not sure if we're doing everything perfectly, and we have, you know, all these rules around us on how to do things. So my biggest tip with meditation is just be okay with whatever is going on. Allow yourself to, if your mind is busy, just be like, all right, cool, you know, today my mind is busy. If you're not sure, you know, if you're doing it right, just say I'm gonna let that be what it is. And really it's finding that other side of our experience. You know, most of our busy lives are about, you know, getting everything done, and so when you come to meditation, I encourage you to let go of the idea that you have to be doing it in some way other than exactly how you are. You know, let your curiosity guide you, let your passion guide you, and just have fun with it. And, you know, I find people questioning themselves so much, doubting themselves, saying, I'm not good at meditation. I hear that all the time. I'm not good at meditation. It's, you are if you say you are. Who's going to tell you that you're not? You know, if you say you're good at it, why not? I can't come up to you and go, no, you're not good at meditation because I say so. No, you get to decide, you know, and really, yeah, I guess the determining factor is, are you enjoying it? And I really want people to enjoy meditation. That's the only way it's gonna become sustainable. If you're doing this to prove a point, to tell people that you meditate, or, you know, even potentially to fix a problem, while you can do that with meditation, I think in the long run, bringing joy to what you're doing is how you will return to it. You'll want to meditate. You'll want to have those experiences where, you know, you're able to just let go and be present, and you'll feel this wonderful energy and softness in you, a sense of surrender and allowing, trusting in yourself, trusting in the world around you, and you'll start seeing evidence to support that feeling more in your life. And to me, there's so much joy that comes from meditation, comes from those feelings that we can tap into and then bring with us after we get up from our meditation more and more. um, that's basically it. I hope that helps anyone who's looking to either begin a meditation practice or recommit to their practice. I'm always happy to answer specific questions if you'd like to send me a note. All the best to you on your meditation journey.